Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we react to a video called Types of People to Avoid at School. Now, I know I've been doing a lot of school videos, look, because it's August, right? It's August. But look, let's get into the video. I don't know nobody go watch.
For that reason, school is something we've all gone through or are currently going through, and for that reason, we've all shared the same experiences in one way or another, especially when it comes to the people there. The variations of high schoolers are so wide, you can meet one of the most chill guys in your lifetime to one of the most questionable people you hope to never see again.
For real? Bro, I swear, hold on, wait. I'm sure I'm watching, hold on, let me see. Yeah, bro, why do people got my name? Live. Holy What's up, guys? What's up, guys? No, I never seen this video.
Once you graduate. Anyway, since it's the start of the school year, I thought why not go over the types of people in high school. Starting with the infamous teacher's pet. This person is the one who's always trying to get on the teacher's good side. Before you go any further, being nice is one thing, okay? But it's another thing when you're glazing the teacher during the entire class.
Like, bro, damn. I hate teacher pets so goddamn much. So goddamn much. And then there was people that remind the teacher about the homework. They'd be like, "Hi, can we get the homework? Can we get the homework? Can we get the homework? Can we get the homework?" Like, shut up. Like, I hate those type of people.
It's okay to give a compliment or two, but when you're putting on a fake personality and visiting them after class every day, it's kind of concerning. This has to be some kind of performance because the people that are the nicest to the teachers are always the meanest to the other kids in the class.
No, they be dickheads.
It's like they think we're competition to be the teacher's favorite, which that's all you. We do not want that title. The term teacher's pet was the original version of meat riding because that's exactly what it was. They're going to be the one to remind the teacher when the homework's due because the teacher will be going over the lecture like,
"And that's why, class, 4 inches is actually above average."
That's cap.
Well, that's it for today.
"Wait, Mr. Johnson, you forgot to collect the homework today."
You see what I mean, bro? You see what I mean? I knew I was a tripping.
Oh, you're right. I did forget. I forgot how much of a bitch you are to remind me that I got a great homework. You think I give a fuck about this job? Man, I hate this job.
They're also the type to snitch on someone for cheating in school, which I feel like, yeah, if you're cheating in school, you have to deal with the consequences if you get caught. But at the same time, this person is going out of their way to get you punished. You do not get an award for snitching. The only thing you're getting is a knuckle sandwich after class. What I would give an award to are the class clowns. These guys actually made class entertaining. My school
Some class clowns be on some bullshit. Like, some class clowns are not funny, right? So they make jokes, right? Everybody just be dead silent. It'd be the most lamest ish ever, bro. Like,
lasted from 8 a.m. all the way to 3 p.m. with a total of 8 periods, which also mean a total of 8 subjects to learn about every single day. So when you're stuck sitting in a classroom for 7+ hours a day, having some sort of entertainment was damn near necessary. And thankfully we have the class clown to make the day a little more enjoyable. They're a good reminder that school is not entirely a prison. There might be rules, but you can definitely tiptoe around it and mix in classwork with being goofy. Like there's this one time where we had to present something in class and this guy would post up the most absurd photo on the projector. "Hey class,
no, that would be funny though. I will say that though. Like, when they have like a funny picture, it'd be hard not to laugh. Like, I'm not gonna laugh. But like, at my school, there's not really any class clowns that are good. Like, last time I seen a good class clown in person was like elementary school.
today I'm going to be showing my presentation on plants."
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Another thing the class clown did was get the teacher off topic to rant about their whole life story that's completely unrelated to the school subject.
I love
this
that.
is generally one of the best skills you can have in your life because you can socially engineer a conversation into any topic of your choice. Imagine having the teacher go from speaking about geometry to how they met their wife, had 2 kids, and then going through a divorce fight in custody over the kids. Like, you gotta be a pretty personable person to get someone to open up like that, especially to a bunch of teenagers. It's sad though, because this archetype fades into dust after high school is over. You will not find a single one in college, probably because the class clowns straight up skip class, but I kinda miss them. But I sure will not miss the school menaces. The school menace will always find ways to get in trouble. They'll spend majority of their time at school either in a detention room or just not in school at all because they got suspended. They're similar to the class clown in the sense that they made school entertaining, but there were no
What? Not really any more school medicines. I feel like after high school, they just no. After middle school, they just disappeared. Like, you see them, or for me, I'll see them in middle school and elementary. But like, when we got to high school, it just doesn't exist no more. What I mean, they just all disappeared. Either they switched or they probably got expelled. Cause the high school, they mad strict over there. So like, shoot. So like, I mean, it was kind of fun, but like, now we don't got them. So I'm like, shit.
boundaries. The moment they feel disrespected, they're throwing hands and causing a scene. And when you hear the fights that happen in school, it's always over something dumb like, oh, we called the other person ugly. I'd be scared to even look or say anything to the school menace, because if they take it the wrong way or are just in a bad mood in general, they're slapping me back to middle school. They're the reason why we have these no violence PSAs telling us that violence is bad. And of course it's bad. Look at the freshman who has a black eye. And I get how status matters a lot more in high school. You want to be cool, you want to be tough, but there's nothing cool or tough about hurting other people or damaging school property. High school drama was never really that deep, and there was never really a reason to actually fight. Especially in my school, bro, we lived in the suburbs. I have no shame in admitting that, but why are some of these kids acting so ghetto like mommy and daddy doesn't tuck them into bed every night? Next is the vape fiends. These are the types of kids who skip class to hit their vape in the bathroom. Every time I gotta take a piss, I see at least one of these dudes blowing smoke in the corner of the stall. Whatever person that thought it.
Boom. Can't stand those type of kids. You know why? Because, bro, have you ever been in a bathroom, right? Just, it smell like fruit juice, right? And it just, oh my God, bro, in the bathroom, just mixing with all that musk of musty people in that bathroom. Not only that, they piss on the floor, just mixing it, just making it to the one smell. Like, you can only, like, explain it when you, like, in there. And the worst thing about it, bro, people who is be there, like, at lunch, like, when you try to use the bathroom, they just all staring at you when you go and pee. And it's bad when you have a shower bladder, too. So I'm like, bro, like, you gotta hold your pee all day. Because there's always gonna be somebody in that bathroom that's trying to deal with that.
Making the cotton candy puff bars is an evil genius, probably like a millionaire, billionaire at this point, because they got all the kids at my school hooked. And it's really sad to see because they're like 14, 15, 16, and they're already addicted to the geek bar. It's definitely affecting them. I seen bros tweaking out just because he forgot his pen at home. The kids vaping probably have the least amount of self-awareness because if you call them out on being addicted, they swear to you that they can quit anytime.
No, I never vaped before. I'm scared to do it because have you seen that ad with the hole in her neck? But look, I will say don't do it, though. Don't do it. 'Cause, bro, I remember one time in the locker room, right? I don't know what they was doing, right? This man was like, I'm not gonna say who it was. I'm gonna just say he was on that vape. Like fruit juice, I don't know what flavor smell like. Goddamn pineapples, bro. This man tried to do it backflip, bro. I swear to God, this man, like, a little blood came out of his mouth. I'm being so serious. Like, a little blood came out of his mouth because when he did the backflip, like, he was kind of like spreading when he was doing it. And like, he like literally went on top of the thing. Like, you know, like the little bench they have in the locker room? He did the backflip. A little blood came out of his mouth. That's all I'm saying.
But they always find excuses to keep vaping because they needed to focus or because of their anxiety. Like you're asking to go to the bathroom just to hit your nick. I'm pretty sure you're addicted, gang. I just hope these people get the help they need because this is going to snowball to a heavier and heavier substance that's going to ruin their life when they're older. Next we have is the Hot Cheeto girls. Hot Cheeto girls are the types of girls who munch on their chips during the first period when everyone is still asleep. They're typically known for their long nails, long lashes, probably carrying a trendy plushie with them nowadays. I don't really have much to say about them other than that they're loud as fuck. The next I have is not really talked about, but it's the snack reseller. These guys come into school with money in their mind. You'll see them pull up with a duffel bag of snacks and a bunch of
I always wanted to sell snacks. But like, I always wanted to sell snacks. But I feel like at my school though, They think they take that very seriously. Like, you selling snacks? Oh, don't do that. We'll get the cops involved. Like, what do you mean the cops involved? But look, this one kid, he had blonde hair. He's like, you can't sell snacks. I don't know why. Because they will get the cops involved. I'm like, I don't believe you. Shit, I did believe not, bro. Somebody did have the cops involved because the kid was selling snacks. And they had a whole bunch of snacks. We was at like a assembly, bro. I don't know what the hell going on. They had dogs. They had to dump it out. But like, here's the thing. It was like 5 kids that had to dump out snacks in front of everybody. I'm like, what the freak? So you're telling me like you really can't have no snacks? Like, it's crazy because those kids have snacks on them 24/7. Even though they got caught, they still sell snacks. Or at least one of them though. The others don't. But like, still though, the fact that like you really can't sell no snacks, you can't make no money, is diabolical, bro. Like, I just can't believe it. Cause bro, I feel like, look, yeah, it might cost a little more sometimes. I feel like $1 for a full bag of Doritos or Takis is a good deal. I feel like at school, like, they snacks is overpriced. Cause they won't let you buy the whole thing. You do that.
The kids will be huddling around them trying to bargain for those Doritos. You gotta respect the hustle. I mean, you could still get snacks with the vending machines around, but why would you buy overpriced snacks there when you could get them for way cheaper and have more options from the plug? It goes to a better cause too. I'd rather fund a high schooler's PS5 or their new clothes rather than fund whatever company this vending machine is for. And business will be doing so well for them. You had to make reservations for your favorite snack because the popular ones like the jalapeno Cheetos were out of stock before lunch. But for some reason, teachers and staff were like not cool with this at all. They treated selling snacks like you were selling drugs or something. Cause one time the snack plug got caught and he ended up going to the principal's office, and the next thing you know, they called his parents and he had to shut down his whole snack business. Which is crazy cause he's not really doing anything wrong. You'll probably hear an excuse like how the snacks aren't healthy for the growing youth or something, but bro, look at our school lunch. Look.
Bro, I'm not lying, bro. Overpricing, bro. Like, why buy those snacks when you can get it for cheaper from another person? And he's spitting, bro. Get yourself that PS5, bro. But if you get caught, you're fries. You're freaking fries, bro.
Look at our vending machines. The only time they care about food being healthy is when the hustler tries to make their bread. I just hope that kid's okay, because if I got a phone call telling me that my future son or daughter was selling snacks at school, I'd be proud of them. I'm raising a future hustler. Next we have is the band kids or theater kids. These kids are known to be a little more peculiar, maybe their sense of humor is a little more brain rotted. The theater kids are stereotypically known to be a social outcast, and the band kids are typically known to be more dark and edgy.
No. They can be cool sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It just depends what type of theater kid you really meet. Cause some of them be funny. A lot of them be weird, but some of them be like good people though, I'm not gonna lie.
But in my opinion, I think they get a little too much hate. Especially in the world of high school, you're in an environment where everybody is trying to fit in, and they're the ones who don't care about being judged.
That's what I was. That's bro. They some cool ass student theater kids. I'm telling you, bro. If you go to high school, bro, make friends with theater kids, bro. They cool people trust.
Which is great given that a lot of teenagers are insecure. Now we have the academic weapon. These are the types of people who go above and beyond when it comes to their schoolwork. You know, taking advanced high school classes and even some college courses. Like, they'll find a way to get a...
I have a friend like that. Bro. I'm not gonna say who. I just know he's super duper smart. Cause this man, what was the freshman year? He was taking like I don't know, like not sophomore, senior, whatever grade is 12th grade, senior stuff. I'm like, shit, this nigga really smart. Shit.
Grade that you didn't even think was possible. If the high score was 100%, they'll get 110%. If the highest grade was an A+, they'll get an A++. And what I gotta say is, fucking nerd, bruh. Nah, I'm just kidding. The smart kids were pretty chill, depending on the type of smart kid. Cause there's the chill ones that are like a regular kid that happens to be smart and have their priorities straight with academics. They do normal kid stuff and have a life outside of grades. Like, you probably see them as an average student, but then come end of the year, they're valedictorian. But there's also those smart kids who are smart, but they have a fat ego thinking that they're better than everyone else. Like, their whole personality is that they're smart. If there's a hard test that everybody failed except them, they'll let you know that they passed. Yo, Billy, what'd you get on the test? Oh my god, that was so hard. I got a 62%. What about you? I got a 57. Dude, everything the teacher said was giving me on the test was not on the test, bro. Come on.
Are you sure you guys just didn't study? I got a 97%, and I barely even studied.
Does not do that, bro. Cause bro, like you just laughing at our downfall, bro. And I feel like testing. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the material at school just doesn't help because, like, I feel like every year you learn the same thing, technically. But sometimes they dumb us down. Right? So I feel like it's easier to fail on a test now. I'm just saying. But it is what it is.
You can be an academic weapon, but you don't gotta shove it in people's face with that superiority complex. On the other hand, we have the degenerates. These people don't do anything when they come to school, they don't pay attention in class, don't do their homework, and when they're home, they're on Discord 24/7 playing video games. I mean, I kinda get it, school sucks, but like, there's a future that you have to look out for. So you know, you get a pass if you're like a freshman or sophomore, but like, if you're hitting upperclassmen, it's about time you lock in.
Well, like, slacking off? I don't know. Freshman year, I didn't learn a single thing. Like, bro, I feel like, bro, every school year, bro, I don't learn shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's why I say, bro, the Dietrich is ass. They don't get you to write the material, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because eventually you'll get thrown out of high school and into the real world. So you gotta start thinking about whether you wanna be broke in college, broke working a job. And trust me, being broke without college or having a job is the worst feeling ever. I wonder what happens to these guys after graduation. I'm guessing they're still living with their parents, making shitty YouTube videos at home or something. But anyway, like and subscribe. This video is for laughs and giggles. I don't want anybody to feel offended if you fit into these stereotypes. I hope you guys enjoyed and I wish you all the best.
Merry Christmas. Alright, y'all, that's it for the video.